smack it a little. Hold tight right there. Jeez. Y'all didn't hear that. Here's the new shock right here. Voila. Carefully. Pet the baby shock. Woo, keep it warm. All right, let's get that action. See if I can hit a little better on an awkward angle. Just say I'm not left-handed. Trying to do this for the viewers. See, sometimes what I could have done is I actually went to the other side with a socket if I needed to in an impact and tried to push through this side while spinning the bolt out. That's another trick, but it came out without too much force, and I didn't even use penetrating oil for this side. All right, out this old problem child right here. You know what we do with these? Make sure you get it when I throw it. Hold on. There it is. All right. Where are we at?
I think I got that.
Back here. This is where we were at.
That's the blue shock.
Fits in just fine, like we want her to.
Excuse me.
No labeling. I mean, I'm had to put the labeling towards the outside. It don't really matter. Nice catch, huh? And this bolt should line up pretty easy. I'm just gonna thread it in by hand. Shake that a little. Once I get it threaded in by hand where I feel you got it right here, yeah. Just threading in by hand, and sometimes if it don't thread in by hand that great, you can take a socket and put on it by hand. It'll give you even more grip. That way, if there's any uncertainty of, you know, you being lined up with the threads, this gives you a little bit more power. Having a socket to grip, it works. So I've got about 10 threads in. There's no way it's cross threaded when it goes in like that. Now see this new shock? For some reason the new shocks, maybe not quite as long, I don't know. But it probably has to do with the way I have it jacked up. So I'm going to let this down a hair. My ghetto jack. Well, actually, that wouldn't work either because I'm going to need a jack stand over here to hold up on this Springer hanger. So hold tight, I'm going to get a jack stand. Here's what we want when lining things back up. I don't know how good it's going to go up under there. Not that great. If I can dig out a little of the ground. I don't know if I want to fight it that much. Alright, don't try this at home. Wouldn't fit under there. Who cares? Right? I'm doing things my way. Make sure it's centered under there, pretty halfway decent. When I say halfway decent, I literally mean halfway. Alright, should start coming down. Really trying to get it down slow. We just need a little bit of room right there where it lines up. See? Can you get a shot on that bottom shot? As I'm letting Jack down carefully.
Like that? I'm
watching the whole center hole line up, and it's lined up. So now our other bolt, which was put in this way, doesn't really matter. And this is a reason why they didn't use a lock washer. I believe this is just a metal locking nut. In other words, the threads might be pitched in such a way, or it might have a little tab of metal ring on the outside or something that keeps this nut locked to this bolt. So, it goes on right nice. And it might actually just be the pressure right here. It might actually lock in on the back side too. But I know a lot of these factory bolts don't use any sort of lock wash or anything. I can get that back on. Alright. There's another socket. Mystery socket right there. Alright, put it in drive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a wrench to hold that other side, and that is like 18 millimeter wrench. Alright, where are we at? Back over here. I'm gonna reach over. Seeing if one of these sockets said okay. About 3/4. That's some decent. Alright. So now, you know, I let it down to get that thing to line up. Now I'm gonna jack it back up. I don't have really all the stuff I need right here, but just using what I have for right now. Gotta get the job done. Just a 1/2-inch breaker bar. It's been raining. I've been unpacking tools and trying to organize stuff in my barn. It's just been a mess lately. Should be jacked back up plenty enough. Leave our incorrect installed jack stand. Okay, for those of you who really don't do what I did, install it this way, like that. You know, somewhere maybe even up under here. Right here is okay.